What's up, guys? Another day, another dollar. Video topic is telling y'all how I made money in high school, my side hustle. To cut to the chase, I sold vibrators and dildos to girls in my school who didn't want to buy them themselves. That sounds crazy at first, right? It sounds crazy. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Here's the thing. Obviously, that wasn't my whole income. I had a job, right? I used to work at a mall, Hollister. Any of y'all from Maryland or the DMV, or if you're from Gaithersburg, I don't know if you guys remember Lake Forest Mall. Lake Forest Mall, right? That mall's shut down now. It's been shut down. Even when I worked there, it was like kind of ghetto, just really like decrepit. Like 10 years ago, it was really popular and stuff, but something happened. I don't really know. And it just became this kind of like decrepit, half shut down, really empty, like ghost towny-esque mall, right? I was in early high school. I was probably like freshman, sophomore, and I ran track, cross country, you know, and I feel like I always just had a lot of female friends. A lot of people were saying that's weird or something, and I'm like, damn, like, that's low-key gay of me. Why do I have female friends like that? Like, kind of off topic, like, one of my best friends freshman year of college was this lesbian girl. We just hang out all the time, bro. She was chill. She was in my architecture classes. I wonder what she's up to now. Regardless, right? I worked at this Hollister, and as you guys may know, there's a Spencer. There's Spencer's in those malls, right? And it was one of the few stores that wasn't shut down. They had a Spencer's, and yeah, so they had the Spencer's, and basically, you know, they sell the dildos, the pocket pussies, all the sex shit. The girls I knew on track and stuff, the thing is, like, no one wanted to have sex, right? It was, like, still, like, young for that. I was even scared of, like, having sex. I think I lost my virginity when I was, like, 16. Some of the girls on the track team came to me and were like, we know you work at the Hollister. Could we give you cash to buy us vibrators, because there's no reason our parents would let us go to the mall in Gaithersburg in Lake Forest, because it was kind of out of the way from where we lived, and it was super, like, just not a good place to go, so their parents were going to take them there. You know, people didn't have cars, and they're like, we'll pay you extra to buy these for us, because we can't buy with a card and we can't get there because we don't want it on the credit card statement. I was like, yeah, I'll do a $15 upcharge per. So then I took their money. I remember I was super scared. I was like super nervous to go up there and buy it. And I remember I bought all these like vibrators, right? And I was like, oh, these aren't for me. Like, I'm buying these for other people. And I'm sure the Spencer's, like, I don't know. I just said some dumbass shit like that. I'm sure that Spencer's employees heard that all the time. And he was like, With the waterproof batteries. And I'm like, what? He's like, well, depending on what kind of lube that you use, you're going to need these special batteries, waterproof batteries. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like now, you know, dude, there was a time where I'd go into sex stores, like, I would say, like, last year, we would just go into sex stores all the time for memes, and it's like, you could just buy stuff, you know, you and your girlfriend, whatever, you know, dude, trust me, if you have a girlfriend and you've never been in a sex store, you know what I'm saying, you and your girl need to go to one of those stores, because, like, I mean, some of them are expensive, but you could go in there and see some shit that could really elevate your experience in the bedroom with your significant other. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't want a better sex life with their girlfriend or boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? Like, no one wants to have worse sex, you know? It really helps ease tensions, right? Anyway, so, yeah, buying these like vibrators. I just got my driver's license, and my mom would let me take her car, but only for work. Only when I needed to go to work. I couldn't take it anywhere else. So, you know, yeah, so I just buy them these vibrators. I do like a $15 upcharge. I make like $15 on each one. And yeah, that was a side hustle of mine that I had. Yeah. But the reason I bring this up at all, right, is because a lot of kids are like trying to, you know, make money. And not all of them are like day traders or like want to start a clothing brand or something. You know, I mean, dude, there's like, I feel like there's so many, it seems like, dang, what the hell's going on? Yeah, I don't know. I just like, bro, I've never been like super business minded. I've always been more of a creative. Sounds gay, but you know, I like making shit. I like making music, making like jokes, and I've always been more that kind of guy. I'm bad with organization, but what was I saying? Good friend of mine that kind of helps me out with a lot of the Horsemeet stuff, like a lot of the logistical stuff. It's like, oh, if we want to do something like drop more shirts, we want to do promo for Crue, we want to do something like that. I have one guy kind of like, we kind of do it together. But dude, we keep talking about making like Horsemeet vibrators, where it's like Horsemeet branded vibrate. Like I've had this idea for a while where I just like, I like the t-shirts, and I'm glad people like the t-shirts. I keep getting pictures and submissions of people buying the t-shirts and like being in funny situations with the t-shirt on, and I love those because I'll post it on my Instagram. But I feel like what would be so fire is like random objects branded with Horsemeet. So like a vibrator, a dildo, you know what I'm saying, with Horsemeet on it. We were talking about condoms, but that if it broke and you guys got a girl pregnant, that would feels like some type of liability. You know what I'm saying? And you know that shit. I don't know. I feel like we could do lingerie, you know, like female bathing suits, and then on each of the nipples, right? They got it has the Horsemeet logo. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, maybe. I was thinking about doing men's boxers, you know, with Horsemeet right over the dick. Yeah. And I trademarked Horsemeet. It really wasn't that, dude. If you want to know how to trademark something, because so I own it now, right? So if someone else tried to do it, like I could technically, dude, it's really not that hard. It just takes a long time. You literally just submit an application for it, and if it's not taken, you get it. If you guys are ever wondering, it costs some money, but to do your application, and then you have to fill some stuff out. But dude, honestly, it's like pretty easy. Yeah, Horsemeet on the dick. Horsemeet handcuffs. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Something like that. Maybe like just random ass shit. Calculator, coffee mug, phone case. I don't know. I just feel like we could get a bunch of funny ass shit. But yeah, that was a hustle I had in high school. I was selling dildos, shit like that. For a couple of guys, I bought one of the pocket pussies. And if you're thinking about buying a pocket pussy, I will say do get the manual. If you're thinking about buying a pocket pussy, get the manual. Don't get the automatic. I got the automatic one time, and basically it sounds like it's a better deal. It like spins, it vibrates, it does the auto. You know what I'm saying? It's 360 warming and shit. Right? I tried it, and apparently you just kind of like, it's not like a stroking thing. You just place it on your penis, and it kind of just does. It's supposed to be hands free, like does the work for you. But the prongs and shit, there's like spinning shit, like prong, it just kind of hurts. Not that enjoyable. It's loud. It's fucking loud as fuck. It's like, because the whole thing's vibrating. Like, dude, if you're using it in your bedroom and you have a small house, motherfuckers could hear it downstairs. Like, on top of that, it's battery charged, so you could be halfway through, it dies. You gotta lube it the fuck up. Don't get that. If you're gonna get a pocket pussy, get the manual, because basically it's just like a regular shit, and then you why the fuck am I at the airport? That's what happens when you drive randomly. And then you like squeeze the side. Basically you just put it on there, right? You lube it up, you put it on there, you squeeze. There's like a side squeeze thing for tightness, and then you just start stroking. You know what I'm saying? You just start stroking with it, and it's a lot better, from what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? I've actually only got the automatic one in the past as a joke, you know. And now that I have a girlfriend, you know, I'm not using that shit. So, but I will say, if you decide that you like, hey, maybe I want I want to get a pocket pussy, get the automatic, or get the manual. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Code Horsemeet on Civil Regime, Crue, and Horsemeet t-shirts, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.